Hey everybody, it's Tayson. I want to go over the extended functionality of the website. There's just a few other things that you can do beyond searching, and this might be good so that you can show your customers or you can use it yourself. All of that can be found in the menu section. The homes and land basically only links you to Driggs, Idaho area land. So for example, if you were to click Driggs, Idaho area land, you could get to the same section by clicking the advanced search, clicking Driggs, coming to advanced filters, putting it to land type only, and that would bring you to the same location. So that's these first two tabs. The second tab, you'll see property management, buyers, and sellers. These are designed for just what they say. They give information and contact information for those three services. We might add to that in the future, and I might put the market reports section here as well for potential customers to review that. The community information tab has quite a bit of information packed in here. I've really focused a lot of time into Driggs, Victor, Teutonia, and Alta. Those four links have quite a bit more information than the other ones. They all have these drop downs with popular communities, searches, commute times, and so forth, as well as all of the listings in the Driggs area. If we come back and we go to the community tab and click on Jackson, for example, I just have some very basic information. If anybody would like to volunteer and create this content, by all means. Otherwise, we might add that in the future on some of these other secondary locations to where we service. Again, coming back to the community tab, there's a couple of other things here. Recreational communities. I've mentioned once before, if you have a subdivision that you work exclusively in, or perhaps you have a lot of listings, or perhaps you've had a request, we can create one of these tabs that show information as one of the communities. For example, Teton Springs, we can come in and add some photos, some basic information and information about amenities, as well as a couple of drop downs with information. And then of course, because it's a subdivision, it's going to show you all of the listings in Teton Springs. So those are the recreational communities. Again, you can make a request and provide the content, and I can upload that for you. Finally, if you come into the Teton Valley subdivision map, this is a very cool feature we've had before, but it's a little more easier to use than it has been in the past. So first, you can use the map to find all of the subdivisions in Teton Valley. We might take the time to locate other subdivisions in other areas. Right now you can see it's just Teton Valley, and I can search subdivisions and click on it, or I can do that by coming in and clicking on one of the location tabs. As long as I'm logged in, and I am, in my agent account, or if your customer is logged in their account, they have these links available to them where they can come into the Teton Valley Lodge. This is a link that I selected, CC&Rs or plat map, and I can put any number of documents here. Again, if you have one that you would like added, I would ask that you provide the latitude and longitude coordinates of the subdivision, as well as the CC&Rs and plat map. This can be a useful tool for you. One thing you'll notice, however, I do have a cover page on each of these that basically discloses the completeness of the documents, as well as just some branding so that other agents don't come in and begin using this. I also did protect this with the account, so if another agent in another office wanted to use this feature, they would have to create an account, at which time we would probably know because we would recognize their name. If they wanted to create a false name, then have at it, because they still have to show their customers that this information came from Teton Valley Realty. So it makes it a little more challenging for other offices to grab this information. I don't know that I would use these for your listings and uploading to the MLS, because it is branded information. I do have a file, and I'd be happy to send the information to anybody that would like. If, and I try to find one here, if I have a subdivision that has multiple amendments, like Lee Creek Estates, I did combine them in order from what I found available. Again, I still want to make an emphasis on this completeness section, but for example, you can see this is an amendment to the CC&Rs for Lee Creek Estates. I added that on top, and then I have the original CC&Rs that creates the rest of the document. So I tried to combine all of the ones that I was aware of, obviously something I've been working on for a long time, to make this as accurate as possible. Again, you have to remember you have to be logged in to use this feature. That's really it for the community section. About us. The About Us section just tells about the brokerage, our team. If you would like to update your bio, I actually don't have to do that for you. You can do that by logging into the back end of the website, which you saw in the blog post or market report section or video. And you can do that by going to TetonValleyRealty.com/Umbraco, UMBRACO, and there you'll have two options. One, to write market reports, which you can refer to the other video, or update your page, which is pretty self-explanatory. And finally, you have the Contact Us section like every other website. So if you guys have any questions, let me know, but this is an in-depth look at the website just for your own understanding of TetonValleyRealty.com. Thanks.